good news from the Justin Barcia crash. He has posted on his Instagram that he walked out of the hospital under his own power, and apparently all he has is a small fracture in one of the vertebrae wings, probably super sore. In the video, he says he can barely move his neck, back is sore, which is obviously going to be happening, but I mean, this has to be best case scenario, at least for him in this situation. I mean, you can see just ragdoll, just pure out when he hit the ground, and it's right onto his head, neck, back, so this has to be the best case scenario overall. I mean, for him, how it looked laying on the ground, motionless, twitching, it did not look good. And I do have to say, I'm still going to continue this. The way that crashes are dealt with in this sport are atrocious. I mean, the fact that, one, he wasn't looked at for like a minute laying on the ground motionless. I understand they have to check, people. Malcolm Stewart, I'm not saying he shouldn't have been checked also, but the fact that he was up on his own, and you can see just nobody's checking on Barcia is insane to me. Also, the fact that they made Stewart get up and walk immediately, I don't understand how crashes are dealt with the way they are in this sport. The speed that they're going, the distance and the height that they're dropping from, especially in this case, like backboards. I don't understand why those are not like just commonplace things to use. Immobilize and, figure out things from there. Don't make people get up and walk and move around. And I don't get it. I'm going to say, again, like this. There's nobody. I understand Stewart has to be checked on. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. But he's obviously up and, dealing with his own thing. Here's Barcia laying on the ground, twitching, obviously cannot move on his own, and no one. This is a huge crash. Where is there more than one medical, personnel anywhere near it? And obviously, somebody does come and check on him eventually, but it's just insane to me that that obviously happened. This should be the main focus. Every medical person you have should be in that corner. I mean, obviously that there is travel time and movement time, whatever you want to call it, but it's the fact that happened. And obviously the guy left because he's gone. I don't know. It's incredible to me that this is handled the way it is. I am just, again, happy that it is being reported, or from him saying, it's just soreness, small fracture, probably a concussion, whatever. The way that looked, this is the best it could have been, I'm assuming. Hopefully, I'm assuming we probably won't see him this weekend. I doubt that, the way we're only, still have the whole week for it, but probably very, very sore, going to be very, very hard to get on a bike and train this week, so I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a week off. Who knows on that fact, but the moreover, the fact that he can post on Instagram, talk, not have any issues is a good thing. You have to say best case scenario for something that's, it is a racing incident. There is nobody's fault one way or the other. Barcia's already in the air. He hit Malcolm Stewart, who was rolling, or hit a double instead of the triple. It's just one of those things that happens in the beginning of races. Everyone's packed together. There's not much room. There is no blame to be placed anywhere here. It's just good to see that, this is what it is. He's not paralyzed. He's not, in a hospital bed with a broken spine or worse, or, whatever. Good situation, at least on that end of things. And hopefully we get to see him race, the rest of the year. And no more of these big crashes, no more injuries. I don't know. Good situation overall. Definitely a lot better than it looked like at the end of last night. But just want to leave you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Did you like A1? Did you go to it? Whatever it is. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it does really help me out, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone is well. Just wanted to get back to everyone. Scary night yesterday. Tough practice sessions. Qualifier went better, and then main event wasn't good. Unfortunately, someone rolled the triple. Was already committed, and I'm pretty sure that's about all I remember from there. tough one. I am happy to say I was able to walk out of the hospital under my own power. I got extremely lucky. God was looking after me yesterday. Yeah, it was a really scary one. Really shows you 1 minute everything can be going good, and next minute it can be gone like that. So yeah, I'm extremely beat up. I've throughout my career had some heavy hits, but this one is the heaviest of them. I've never been so sore in my life. Can't really move my neck. My back hurts really bad. That was the big worry for us, my back. And I got away with it good. I only broke a little wing on my back, so no surgery. My spine's stable. Everything's really good, so just need to recover from here on out. But I'm thinking my body's feeling okay. Obviously, it's really sore. I think the next few days will show a lot more stuff, but all in all, I think we're good, and I appreciate everyone reaching out to me, sticking behind me. I haven't seen the crash yet. Don't think I really want to see it. Heard it was pretty bad, so yeah. Thank you everyone very much. Appreciate it. The first race on Ducati was going good, and unfortunately things happen, and looking forward to getting back at it with my team. Thank you. See everyone soon.